receivers of the Infinite Receiving Club, I'm Maru. It's midnight over here. It's about 5 hours before this email is supposed to go out, and here I am in the middle of the night fidgeting with it because I know that the group needs something else than what I had planned. Many of you have heard me say this before, but it's true. When I am in the middle of launching one of my greatest creations ever, I am tapped in. I am listening for what the group needs. And originally I had designed an email called Asking Fearlessly, but in reality, what the group is asking for is for a little bit more expansion than what Asking Fearlessly entailed. So here is today's prompt, and I decided to record it because it's so much easier for me to speak than it is to write. So today you get my face, you get all of it, middle of the night, me adapting, ebbing and flowing with the energy of what is required at the moment. And so what I want you guys to work on today as part of this day 3 Accelerator Infinite Receiving Challenge is to come up with 10 things that are great in your life. 10 things that you're infinitely receiving in your life. It could be oxygen, it could be affection, it could be food, it could be money, it could be clients, it could be clarity, it could be ideas. Whatever the case is for you, I need you guys to come up with 10 things. Basically start a chain of and this is good, and this is good, and this is good too, and this is good too, and. Because one of the things that my own personal team of coaches and people that hold me accountable to the life that I want to live have helped me do is eliminate the word but, B-U-T. And what do I mean by that is the more you can stay in the and, like this is going well, and this is going well, and this is going well. In the past, I used to shrink myself and only give myself permission to use so many ands, like, well, this is going well, and this is going well, and I get to travel here, and I get to travel here, but then, who's going to do this, and this is going to happen. And so I used to catch myself, well, I didn't even know I was doing this, but it turns out I used to do it a lot, where I would utilize a certain number of ands, and then I would interrupt my ands with but. So what happens is the but kind of cancels out what you've said before. But most importantly to me, the and is a representation. It's a symbolic way of us putting a cap on how good we can have it. So in today's prompt, as part of the final day of this accelerator, my request, my prayer is that you guys give yourselves permission to come up with 10 things that are infinite, that you're infinitely receiving in your life right now. And maybe for some of you, you may need to dig a little deeper, but there are more than 10 things that are going well in your life. So that is today's prompt. That is today's exercise. Notice that I am a little bit tired from the day, but I'm still here. I'm still chugging along because this is how much love and how much soul I put into this, because I am really looking for the people that get the fact that without learning to receive, you're not going to get as far as you need to go, because you're going to be in this constant state of hitting a threshold or hitting your awesomeness limit. And then after that, you're going to be like, no, it's time for me to get complacent. It's time for me to start eating junk, or it's time for me to start shrinking because I've expanded too much. I can stop right now. I can slam the brakes. It's okay. I can go back to the safety. And that's what I did all my life. That's why I just kept hitting a certain threshold and then having to go back to, and then had to go back to zero and rebuild back up, because that's what I was used to. And in order for me to start taking off, right, and to be in a space of complete, utter, total momentum like I am right now, and hopefully you guys can feel that, it's taken expanding my capacity to receive, expanding my capacity to feel good and to receive awesomeness all the time. And believe me, it's not as easy as it seems. You look at the Lindsay Lohans of the world, people that have a lot of success really fast, they totally shrink and they sabotage and they create disasters of their lives. But then you look at people like Dakota Fanning or other people that just know how to grow gracefully, how to expand beautifully, right? And that's what infinite receiving is all about. It's about creating of you a channel of receiving light, spotlight, attention, wealth, affection, all the good things that maybe you're not used to receiving. And because you're not used to receiving them, you sabotage them because it's a threat to your existence as it's been. So that's why I'm such a huge advocate of you doing this prompts, of you enrolling in the program, because it's going to completely change your life. We even speak differently, we behave differently, we think differently, we act differently. The things that happen to us defy logic. And I think you belong in here. You truly do belong in here. So I'm encouraging everyone to do this prompt. Again, 10 things that are going well, or that you feel like you're infinitely receiving in your life. And like I said, it could be oxygen, it could be ideas, it could be affection, it could be whatever else. But make sure that you write them. And I want you to say and this and this and this and this, in an effort to help you retrain yourself to never again use the word but just keep saying and this and this and this and this and more, because that is one way that we're going to help you expand beyond, go further than you've gone so far. So I'm so thankful and grateful to be in your presence. I'm so grateful you're part of the Infinite Receivers Club. And Miss Queen, Infinite Receiver here, signing off for the night. I'm sure you'll see a lot more of me. So many more surprises left in this next few days that we have before we kick off the official 3rd iteration of Infinite Receiving. And remember, if you sign up this round, you actually get lifetime access to Infinite Receiving. That means that all the future versions and all the celebrity guest expert interviews, they all get to be part of the bundle that you get when you join Infinite Receiving. So I hope to see you in there. I definitely look forward to seeing all your posts of what you're infinitely receiving, and I look forward to you receiving infinitely in the next few days so that you too can join us in this beautiful experience that we call Infinite Receiving.